Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Princess Live for Yes No Game Show. Put your hands together for your host, your assistant cruise director, Karen.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to Princess Live, whether you are here in our studio audience or you are watching this from the comfort of your stateroom. This is the Yes No Game Show. Now, as Victor said, I am Karen. I'm one of your assistant cruise directors here on board, and this is one of my favorite game shows. Now, prior to the start, we did take sign-ups, and we have got so many people signed up for the Yes No Game Show. We have put those names into the bucket of destiny. Should we pull your name out, you're going to come and join me in the hot seat, which is where you will speak to me for a maximum of 3 minutes. All you need to do is avoid saying the words yes or no. Are you retired?
Since the last 2 weeks.
You've just retired?
I have.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
What did you do before you retired?
I was a painter and decorator.
For how long?
50 years.
My goodness. So am I right in saying that your house is pristine?
No.
Oh, in 3, 2, and we're off. So, Tony, it is Tony, right?
It is
It is Tony. Is it short for something?
short for Antonia.
Antonia. Who does anyone call you Antonia?
One of my sisters who's a bit prim and proper.
Oh,
She does.
Oh my goodness. Is she older or younger than you?
She's the eldest of my family.
Oh, okay. Is that why she feels like she has to call you by your full name?
I believe so.
So it's oh, okay. Fair enough. So it's not like a trouble thing when you were a kid. Your mum used to go, Antonia.
When I was at home, I was called baby.
Oh, because you're the youngest.
No, I'm a middle child.
Oh no! She just hit me then. I just got proper whacked. She proper whipped. She proper hit me.
Oh, I let myself down.
Here's an alarming, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think I can let them go without bringing them back to another round. What do you reckon? Let's bring them back on out. Here's an alarming, ladies and gentlemen. Here's an alarming, folks. Oh my goodness, absolutely crackers, right? My goodness, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say you enjoyed that, didn't you? Of course you did. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to take a little piece of them home with you, oh, I think the ship's rocking. If you'd like to take a piece of them home with you, they are going to be just outside. We'll tell you, just pop by and say hello and just find out just how crackers they really are. As for tomorrow morning, if you are planning on going ashore, please don't, because we're at sea. That being said, we are looking forward to a very lovely day in the fjords. All the times, approximate times, the sounds will be on the very front of your Princess pattern. Tomorrow night, through in the Princess Theatre, 2 chances to see the return of our fabulous, majestic princess singers and dancers as they perform a show called Fiera. Now, folks, I can't tell you enough, I cannot stress enough how fantastic this show is. So please make sure you go and see it. Of course, that early show is always the busiest one, so I definitely urge you to stay up. But you've stayed up tonight, so you can stay up tomorrow for that 9:30 show. Still happening tonight, we've got live music and dancing all over the ship. Of course, the casino is open, and not forgetting Pearson and Harvey will just be outside the door. Folks, whatever you choose to do tonight, have a wonderful night. Enjoy the fjords tomorrow, but one more time, please, a nice big round of applause for Pearson and Harvey.
Karen, thank you for stepping in at the
you're welcome.
last minute. And you are no stranger to something like this. What do they have to do to impress you?
Well, when it comes to my singing particularly, I think it's definitely best left in the shower. However, I hear lots of singers on a regular basis. We've got the fabulous cast of singers, David, lots of different guest entertainers, and they always bring a different quality with their show. And I'm looking for that quality with our singers tonight. Again, it is about the voice, and I'm going to feed off of them. If they like them, chances are I'm going to like him as well.
Okay, thank you, Karen. Karen, you wasted no time in turning round.
No time at all. Because Justin, I had a boyfriend called Justin.
Had a lot of boyfriends.
But
See a pattern.
the reason I turned round was because it was sweet like chocolate, straight away.
straight away I couldn't help myself, had to turn around, and then I saw why everyone was going crazy. And to be perfectly honest, not only is that a beautiful song, not only did you sing that beautifully, I'm fairly sure every single beautiful girl in this room is really hoping that you sang it to them.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Oh, she's touching on the heartstrings now.
I thought you were
right.
singing it to.
Beautiful young blonde. Give us your definition of the word crapulous.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking she's far too blonde. Remember, it's not real. She's far too young. I'm only 25. If you believe that, you'll believe anything. To know what this word means, but it's okay because I've got this friend who is trying to improve one part of her crapulous. Now, ladies, I don't know if you'll agree with me, but I'm fairly sure that you will. We all have the odd bit of crapulous kind of everywhere. Now, when I say this, I mean, like, I went to bed when I was 25, and I woke up when I was 26. Did I say I was 25? I went to bed when I was 24, and I woke up when I was 25. And this happened. What is that? I've got wobbly bits. Where did these wobbly bits come from? And you know, just on the inside of your thigh, it wobbles, and it's not, you get this little pocket of fat just underneath your bottom, like underneath the crease. There's like another extra pocket, another extra pocket of fat just underneath your bum cheek. Now, my friend, she's an actress, and she was telling me she was trying to improve the crapulous just underneath her bum cheeks. Because she managed to get a part in this movie. Now, you may or may not be aware, you know how they have extras in movies and things, and they have doubles, especially for like child actors and things because they can't work so much. But they also have actors that do like bum doubles. If they don't have a very nice bottom. Mel Gibson always did his own bum shots. Kevin Spacey, however, did not do his own bum shots. Well, she managed to get herself an extra part as like a bum double, but she decided that she needed to get rid of this little extra pocket of fat. So she went on the tube, off she went to London, in London, and she went through to Soho, and she went to see this doctor. His name was Dr. Wong Ki. Now, Dr. Wonky said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you this ointment. You need to put this ointment on every single morning for 10 days. You then need to pat your bottom 3 times and repeat this mantra. Rum tum tum, give me pert bum. So she takes the ointment, off she goes. For 9 days straight, she's put this ointment on. And in the afternoon, around about 2 o'clock, she pats her bottom and says, rum tum tum, give me pert bum. It's got to day 10. She's managed to get herself another audition. It's a closed audition, so she's like, I've got to go. She's on the tube. She's put the ointment on that morning. She realizes it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I haven't said my mantra. She looks around the train, and it is absolutely chock-a-block. Not one seat is empty. There's people standing up. She says, what am I going to do? She said, I've got to pull up my skirt. Everyone's going to see my bum. She went, it doesn't matter. She went, you know what? I've done it for 9 days. I can do it for a 10th. So she stood up, pulled up her skirt, patted her bottom 3 times and said, rum tum tum, give me pert bum. With that, a man at the other end of the train has gone, you go and see Dr. Wonky, don't you? She said, yes, how do you know? He dropped his trousers and said, hickory dickory dock. So ladies and gentlemen, crapulous is quite simply an extra little pocket of fat. You're welcome.